Hello, ma'am. How are you today? So I guess now is a good time as any to let you guys in on a little fun fact. I only ever play the good guy in video games. I don't know why, but there's always something holding me back from going on homicidal killing sprees, or burning down an orphanage, or any other dastardly deeds like that. Well, I want to mix things up, so I'm forcing myself to commit to an evil playthrough of Fallout New Vegas and see what it's like to live on the other side. After the game's intro and getting wasted by Benny and his crew, first thing is character creation. I need to give this future menace of society a fitting evil name, but something subtle, so no one will be wise to his intentions. I go with Satan Bezos West. Next up is what this monster's gonna look like. I'm gonna go the phrenology route, which was a pseudoscience where dumb people used to think the more jacked up your noggin was, the more predisposed you were to a life of crime. After carefully crafting this beacon of evil, I end up with this gremlin that looks like the spawn of Willem Dafoe and Gary Oldman from The Fifth Element.
Ooh, looking good so far.
For this playthrough, we're gonna be smart, charismatic, and lucky as hell. The perfect build for a slimy little maniac. Doc Mitchell administers a quick mental examination and soon finds out he doesn't like what's coming out of this rotten dome.
Sometimes when you give tests like this, you learn more than you was hoping for. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I thank Doc for patching me up by stealing everything in his house, and I'm on my way.
I know what it's like having something taken from you.
I walk outside for the first time to see the world, and am immediately blinded by the sun, along with 15 DLC notifications. As Doc suggested, I head down to the nearby saloon where I meet Easy Pete. He admires my beautiful cranium for a bit, and I head inside to talk to Sunny Smiles. Sunny is kind enough to take me under her wing, and teaches me how to shoot, forage, and generally fend for myself. I am sure Sunny will not regret these acts of kindness later. After being unable to save a local farmer, not because I am evil, but because I am bad at this video game, Sunny reminds me that this is a cruel wasteland, and I question who is actually the evil one here. Per Sunny's suggestion, I make short work of the local wildlife, who are no match for my tactical skills. Ah, he's got me pinned down! After this, I report back to Sunny, who teaches me how to cook drugs, and recommends I talk to the local barkeep Trudy. Upon entry into the saloon, I see Trudy having a pleasant conversation with a man named Joe Cobb.
What the hell is your problem?
Trudy lets me know that Joe is after a trader named Ringo, who he would much prefer on the dead side of the spectrum of life. Joe seems like a cool guy, so I find him in town, and we engage in pleasant banter.
What do you want?
After learning that we are two peas from the same pod, I convince Joe that rather than just killing Ringo, him and his buddies could just take over the whole town of Goodsprings. Joe's like, man, you're bringing up some really good points. But he still wants me to kill Ringo. Wanting to keep this blossoming friendship moving forward, I march through town to find where Ringo is held up at. I do make a quick pit stop at the local shop, and Chet the owner is kind enough to let me borrow his wares. I catch up with Ringo, and we don't necessarily start on the best terms. I decide to let cooler heads prevail, and try talking to him, man to gremlin, wanting to hear his side of the story. Ringo tells me how he's hiding from Joe and his friends after his crew was attacked by bandits on the road. He's hoping to bide his time until this all simmers down. Ringo then challenges me to a game of Caravan. I accept, and soon realize I have no idea how to play Caravan. And Ringo rings me out for 56 caps. A sudden epiphany washes over me, and I realize Ringo must die. After going full Hitman 47 on Ringo, and getting my caps back, I go report to Joe. He recommends I visit Chet, the shopkeeper, and Doc Mitchell, and persuade them to hand over the supplies for the upcoming Goodsprings takeover. Using my gift of gab, I quickly convince Chet to hand over his supplies.
Take it easy now.
Doc Mitchell isn't as keen to give me the goods though, as he realizes I'm not too good at this whole medicine thing. Due to my appreciation of Doc patching my head together at the beginning of the game, I attempt to pickpocket some medical supplies off his person, rather than choosing confrontation. Turns out, medicine is not the only thing I'm bad at, and Doc goes on the offensive. Doc comes at me with a blade, and I have no choice but to put him down. Blood splatters on the stat choosing machine, which I'm sure is some type of cool metaphor, but we don't have time to write any haikus right now. I completed my chores like a good boy, and go back to see Joe, so we can begin our assault on the town. Before beginning the attack, I begin to remember the kindness and generosity this town has shown me. They patched me up. I played billiards at the local saloon. They let me drink their sink water. And their toilet water. Could I really betray them like this? Yeah, I guess I could. The villagers put up an admirable fight, and I do end up getting Saving Private Ryan by Easy Pete. Our second attempt is much more successful. I take out Easy Pete and wave his head around to boost team morale. Sunny is the next victim, and I can only imagine she regrets teaching me how to shoot soda bottles at this point in time. After the carnage is over and the battle for Goodsprings is won, Joe and his buddies settle in at the local saloon. I ask what they'll do next, and Joe tells me how he's finally found a home and plans to run this town. It really warms my heart to know I could help such a nice group of fellas.
You eyeballing me?
Soon, I'm on my way out of Goodsprings and off to my next adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.